What it do, man? Message tape. Always got something to say. Bringing you the news you can use. Making sure you don't get confused, man. Because it is April Fool's Day. And black people, we have been fooled. Oh, we have been fooled. I'm going to tell you what. Not all black people, but Africans. If we are of African descent, as African Americans, I hate to tell you, we have been lied to. Ooh, we've been lied to. We've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled by America, and it's sad. It's not a funny. It's not a funny situation. I'm not at all making light of the situation. See, the reason I have a YouTube channel is to tell you all these things, not just for my African Americans, but for everybody to know. Because the only history they ever taught us was their history. The only history we learned was their history. Where is Africa in the history conversation? Oh, we know black history. Yeah, we know how we've been treated in this country. How many times can you tell that story? Oh, it's a good story. The white man liked that story when he used to throw the little nigger babies in the lake and use them as alligator bait. Oh, remember when the white people used to kick those niggers in the ass? Oh, look out, Billy Boy. You remember when we strung that nigger up in that tree over there back in 1947 there? Oh, that nigger sure could run, could he? Yeah, they love talking about our black history, quote unquote American history. But I'm going to teach y'all a little bit something about African history. Because, believe it or not, we are Africans in America. Now, the Africans really don't like us, but so what? Get over it. But we are African American. And I'm going to tell y'all something about African history. The oldest carbon sample of a corpse, a human corpse, Homo sapien upright corpse, a Homo sapien corpse. This is a human form that we're in right now. Evolved or whatever you want to call it, you motherfucker. The oldest form, the oldest fucking fossil ever found of a human being was in Africa. I don't know how many motherfucking million years ago, because I don't want to get that technical, but you can Google it if you want to. The oldest body of a human corpse ever found was located in Africa. If I'm not mistaken, it was West Africa. And everybody know where that's at. And Africa's a fucking continent. It's not a country or a state. It's a continent. Anyway, with that being said, if the oldest corpse was ever found was in Africa, that means Africans had to have been one of the first people walking this earth, whatever the fuck y'all call it. I said earthed. Earthed. I put an F and a T at the end of the motherfucker. Earthed. Nah, but real earth or whatever the fuck. English is so dumb. But anyway, that means that we was the oldest. And I'm sorry if I'm like talking slow, man. I'm just relaxed. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm going off them Zans, man. And you know how that goes. Just left the studio, but bear with me because it's my channel. But I'm educating you. Okay. Fast forward. Ooh, fast forward thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. Fast forward BC. I'm sorry, AD. We're going all the way up to AD because we were talking BC. BC, before Christ. AD, after death. After the death of Christ. And I only put parentheses on Christ because there is so much conflict with religion. Religion is the worst thing to ever happen to Africa, for the simple fact that they use religion to form opinions. They use religion to criticize. They use religion to colonize the world. Bear with me. They use religion to colonize the world, to put everybody in categories, to keep wars started. In Africa, there was no wars. There were no wars. There were no jails. There were no old people homes. There were no adoption centers. There were no abortion clinics. There were no eugenicists. There were no pharmaceuticals. There were no pharmacy techs. There were no prisons because nobody was fucking crazy until the Europeans came. And the Europeans, they did not like Africans. We are the most. We are the most. What should I say? It's like Africa is like one of the most places that's ever been gone to war. You know what I mean? Like pretty much to where people always wanted to take from us darker people. They've always wanted to take what we've had, but they've always wanted to manipulate us and fight us and take our riches, our richest land. Oh, the gold. They love the gold and diamonds, and we could run fast and we were so smart. But we're in AD. I'm sorry, I'm just backtracking, but we're going into when they brought us over on the boats to America. The one thing Americans did when they brought us over on those boats, they manipulated us for one, but they also brainwashed us. They erased our history in our minds. So to black people in America, if you wanted to look up your history, you would have to go through a white person, and the white person is going to tell you you were a slave. Wow. What a bright future you have. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but like the only thing that a white person can tell us about our history is that, well, you were a slave. Oh, and then Rosa Parks. Oh, well, you had Dr. Martin Luther King, and you had Malcolm X, and you had Huey Newton. Is what we've had that they've always killed. Anytime we had a black evangelist, you know the word I'm looking for, inspirational black person, they're a threat and they get killed. Why we gotta be the fucking threat? We didn't ask to be here. You brought us here. But we're the threat. Black is only a bad color in America, just to let y'all know too. You go over to China, you go over to Bangkok, you go down to Colombia. Black is God. Black people are treated like royalty in every other place but America. I promise you. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. Tupac, I quote. And as I sit to you calm on this porch, on my YouTube channel, I just want to let you know that we've been lied to, and I'm here. I'm here to break that. I'm here to fight against it. I want to break the chains. I want to break the cycle. I want to break your minds free of the slavery and the brainwashing that America has us in. Believe it or not, you're brainwashed. Right now, right now you are brainwashed. You're under a spell. You're under hypnosis. Right now. MK Ultra mind control. They're controlling your thought patterns. You think I'm crazy. I mean, some people do. Some people haven't even made it this far because they don't care and they're fucking brainwashed. You're brainwashed not to listen to me because, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Who am I? I'm somebody that broke free from the brainwashing. I'm free. Look, I'm not in jail right now. My mind is not in prison. I'm fully aware of what I do. Pulls out cigarettes with his mouth. Takes the lighter in his left hand. Lights the cigarette. Drops microphone. I know what I'm doing. I'm not crazy. You are. I'm not brainwashed. You are. Nothing wrong with me. You're the fucking fool. Sit here and pray your goddamn. Ooh, don't get me started. Sitting here praying to a white man. You'll kill anything but something that looks white. You don't like me right now because of my dark skin. You American. Communist traitor. Fucking Nazi. And black people, you will kill you will kill a black man for stepping on your new shoes.